And we're live. Best Ball Barbecue. Gilbert, where art thou? Gilbert Arenas. We're about to find out. Hopefully we see him in a little Best Ball Mania action. I've never seen this level of, like, even the Best Ball bots stuff didn't reach this level of just like people don't know what to do with Gilbert Arenas. So we're going to dive into it, and we're going to find Gilbert Arenas in a Best Ball Mania 6 today on stream. So make sure, if you enjoy the content, go down there, slap a sub on the channel. 1250 subs. We are doing a little scouting combine, 40-yard dash, longest football toss bench press reps, 1,500 subs, 24-hour live stream for the second consecutive year. So make sure you go down there, leave a sub on the channel, tap that bell, notifies you when I go live, get in my drafts, get in drafts with me and Gilbert, hopefully. So go do that. Actually, make sure you just leave a like on the live stream and leave a comment. What do you think about Gilbert Arenas? I personally could care less. I don't really care. Do you want to draft Josh Allen in the first round? Fine with me. I'll still take Bijan Robinson and Justin Jefferson. Sounds good to me. But anyways, we are going to dive into a Best Ball Mania. I think we're going to rip it some trivia to let some more people trickle in here. Before we do any of those things, ladies and gentlemen, let's hit the intro.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
All right, how we doing today? We got Anthony, Steve, Hartman. What's going on? I finally found out what Hartman looked like last night. What's up, baby? Nick, and yeah, I dude, it's who cares, guys? And I think I get what some people are saying, where it's like, and I made the same. The first thing I thought of too was like, yeah, need some Gilbert. We probably should put some Gilbert highlights in there. We got to do. He had that. Didn't he have a buzzer beater? What year was that? I think he had a sick buzzer beater in the playoffs against LeBron when LeBron was on the Cavs. I just gotta find that clip. I'm not super locked into my Gilbert Arenas basketball history, but yeah, like I think the comparison everyone's making is like, okay, he is sponsored by Underdog. Gil's Arena is an Underdog show. They probably just threw him some promo bucks, and he said, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna max enter BBM." Like at the end of the day, like, isn't that like good for the player base? Like here's where it gets interesting. Like I was thinking about this today. Again, I personally don't care. I could literally care less what the fuck Gilbert Arenas is. There's 600,000 people in here. I don't care about Gilbert Arenas, okay? But I'll be damned if I don't scoop up some of this free SEO that's lurking around there out on YouTube and Twitter. Anyways, it would be so funny to see Twitter. What would happen if like somebody won Best Ball Mania from a Gilbert Arenas pod? That would feed families just to see everybody blow up. That'd be worse than the bots. I think this might be the discourse on here might be more like, it's just Underdog can't get out of this controversy. I don't care. I don't really care. Okay, let's dive into some trivia, and then we'll go looking for Gilbert. Okay, here we go. Rookie 2 retired. Can you name the player that scored the most PPR fantasy points during the 2024 season for each given age? Okay, I'm not very good with age. 20 years old. You know who? I think that's Braylon Allen. He was very young. Okay, bang. 21. Dude, it's got to be some rookie NFC East. Okay, that at least that's probably Neighbors, early declare. That feels right. Okay, maybe this is a little bit maybe easier than we think. NFC North. 22 could still be a rookie. Is this like QB? This could be QBs, right? So this could just be Caleb. Let's go Caleb. Not Caleb. Bears. No, I don't think any Bears. Vikings. No. Packers. No. And then we have Lions. Gibbs? Okay, there we go. Gibbs, we got also, 23 years old, AFC East. This is going to take, I'm not going to lie, this is going to take forever if we just do this entire thing. Let's do this. I'm going to call an audible here real quick. I've actually been wanting to play this on stream. We might have at the very beginning, but I don't think we've done this in a while. Let's play Weddle. If you don't know what, oh my God, 18 more ads. Okay. It's a player guessing game. So it's a new play. It's like Wordle, except it's a different player every day. Let's go. Let's start with Darnell Mooney, our favorite Best Ball Mania value. Okay. Not a receiver. He's higher than 27. Let's go RB then. Let's go an old RB and this means it's in the AFC. Old running back in the AFC. Let's go Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry. Okay. AFC North. So it's in the AFC, above 6'2". This feels like a quarterback. So this is like 28, 29-year-old quarterback in the AFC and not in the North. Let's go Mahomes. Okay, not Mahomes. So this player is 28 years old, above 6'2", about 6'3", not a QB either. Tight end probably then. Tight end, not in the North, not in the West. So this is AFC East tight end or AFC South tight end. That's older. Let's go Hunter Henry. I think Hunter Henry is older than 28. Hunter Henry, who's another old tight end over there. Let's go AFC East. So that's New England, Miami. Let's go Jonnu. Jonnu feels like he's kind of up there. Okay, AFC East tight end. 28 years old. So it's not the Dolphins though. So this is either New England, the Jets, or the Pats. Sorry, New England, the Jets, or the Bills. It's not Kincaid. Could this be a little Dawson Knox? Oh, look at that. That was pretty good. That was actually pretty good. Dawson Knox, dude. You guys got to admit, that was actually a pretty good. That was a pretty good, from what we started with, Darnell Mooney. Like, we kind of, come on now, chat. Let's go. Let's freaking go. We just didn't get the position right away. We might have got it earlier. Okay, here we go. Let's dive into Underdog. I'm just going to hop in. I hear he's in the 22nd streets. Gilbert. Let's get you, Gilbert. One person left. Let's find Gilbert. Here we go. Dude, I pray to God he's in here. We're looking for Gil's Arena 0. Gilbert, show us the money. Damn it. No Gilbert. Damn it. You hate to see it. You hate to see it, dude. Man. No Gilbert, bro. We get Fantasy Dog Pound in here, though. We got Steve. So we do have some sharps in here. But no Gilbert. ZO2? This could be Lonzo. I think this is Lonzo Ball, actually. Because ZO2 was the name of his shoe. This could be Lonzo, actually. Is Lonzo Ball in here? Does he have an Underdog show? I think he has a podcast. Maybe it's Lonzo Ball. Damn it. I feel, okay. Because I saw somebody, the only reason I thought we might be able to, because like, if he just did like 150 BBMs, I mean, he's got ungodly money, right? And especially if Underdog gave him promo funds, which again, I don't know. That just would be a possible assumption because I know they do that. But if he did 150 and he's just rankings drafting, which obviously he is, I don't think, like, I feel like he would have hit 150 drafts by now, right? It feels like he would have done hit 150 drafts by now. Like, there's definitely been more than 150 BBM drafts to go off since last night, especially people looking for fucking Gilbert. Like, there's got to be. So he could have just already maxed. He could already have just maxed. What's going on, Nolan? How you doing today, baby? How you doing today? Was not expecting to have 27% exposure to Gilbert Arenas through 31 BBMs. Why is seeing who is in the draft my favorite part? It's my favorite part too, is seeing who's drafted with us. I wasn't even gonna do a BBM today, but again, I need to go outside because I'm literally searching for Gilbert Arenas. I tagged him on Twitter, hoping we get a miracle. Imagine we could just get Gilbert on stream. That'd be sick. That'd be so sick. Get to the bottom of this. You might have to go on stream with they might have to do like some damage control after all the shit on Twitter today. It's gonna be Hayden Winks and Josh Norris and Gilbert Arenas doing an emergency pod. Oh, that'd be awesome. Love to see that. That might set the record for most viewers in a best ball stream ever. They wouldn't even do a draft, but it would just be like addressing the allegations. Like a YouTube apology. Oh man. Yeah, he had to have maxed, right? He was in 9 straight with me this morning, then stopped. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on, dog? Yeah, everyone leave a like. Thanks for dropping a like on the live stream. 40 likes for a second draft. So make sure you go down there. Toss a like on the live stream, por favor. And we got Dog gifting a PPR membership. Thank you so much for doing that. Appreciate that. Who got the question? Who got the Memby? Oh, Nick did that, which makes sense by this comment. There we go. There we go. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Okay. We're at 11 here. This is like my third solo BBM. So, I mean, I don't love Genty, but at 11, I think he's fine. We'll go Genty at 11. I think that's okay. I think that's more than okay, actually. Also, too, I should probably like the fact, dude. I think I've talked about this on stream before, but I have like the most jerseys of any person that you know. Like I have over 100. It's well over 100. I do have one from every single NBA team. So every single NBA team, I do have a jersey from. Again, not like it was more like a high school, early college day thing. I was like, dude, I was just obsessed with jerseys. I was like the jersey guy at my high school. Just wore them nonstop. Let's go London, dude. We got to go London. Anytime we can go London, we absolutely have to go London.
Meet me after London. If you find time, we can run one.
And I knew I had this Gilbert Arenas jersey. I knew I had it, but all the like probably 75% of my jerseys are all at my parents' house because I was like, I'm not gonna fucking take them, all like to my studio apartment. I have nowhere to put them. I also was like, imagine I get a girlfriend one day and the first time she comes to my apartment, it's just a closet. Because I have a video of like what my college closet looked like. Dude, it was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. It was like just a double decker of just jerseys. So I'm just saying, like, imagine I got a girlfriend one day. The first time she comes to my apartment, it's just like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't think that's a great look. So I was shocked. I was like, I know I had this Arenas jersey. Did I bring it to my new apartment? And thank God I did. Thank God. Let's just one more time. It's on the thumbnail, but it's the goal. This is like I feel like a slept on jersey too. I wore a Kevin Garnett McDonald's All-American jersey to the gym today, and somebody commented on it. Was like, dude, he tapped me. I had my headphones on or my earbuds in, and he tapped me on the shoulder. And he's like, dude, that's a sick fucking jersey. I was like, thanks, dude. There's no better compliment than saying, from a guy than to be like, yo, it's a sick jersey. So I'm not gonna lie, dog. I am too cool. I don't even know why I'm talking to you fucking guys. That's like I don't know why that's my who said it? It's like a Ryan Russillo thing. I always get it from. He's like, dude, if I was 6'4", I wouldn't be talking to you fucking guys. The Weddle game is for active roster players. Yes, it's active players. Correct. Yep. Active players. There's also a hard version too. Should we do the hard version real quick? There's like an advanced version as well. How do I play that? Wait, give me this. How do I play that? Daily hard, because the hard version is like defensive players to O linemen. The regular version is just skill position players. So yeah, you love the hard. Let's try the hard version after this. That's like real ball knowing shit. Yeah, that's like real ball knowing shit. So Daily hard was my nickname in college. Did you get kicked out? Oh my God, Gilbert Arenas just drafted Josh Allen in the 3rd round. Oh my goodness. Yeah, smack a like. On my way to a family barbecue. This is the barbecue. If you didn't know, Schneid, this is actually you're right where you need to be. Actually, you're actually right where you need to be, buddy. So, all right, we got Genty London to start this one off. After these next 2 picks, we'll try the Weddle Daily, the hard version. Let's see here. Okay, Genty. We do have to lock it in though. This is because this is BBM. We can't be fucking around here. Okay, Genty London. I mean, if I got JSN here, that'd be pretty lit. Adams is probably go Adams for week 17. We'll do that. London Adams. Atlanta Rams is just so easy to get. So anytime we can do that, I'm definitely in. Okay, one pick away here. Let's see. God, Brees just falls more and more by the day, doesn't he? It's crazy. Okay. Kyron DJ. I'm honestly in on Brees. I don't love Ted. 6% is about where I want to be at on him. I think we go Brees here. Brees? Cook? Yeah, let's go Brees. I like Brees as a click. So starting this one, Genty, London, Adams, Brees. All right, let's give this a rip. Weddle hard version. Let's go with a defensive player first. I hate all these ads. Let's go with let's just stick with the Falcons player. Let's go with like a middle let's go Caden Ellis, my dog. Okay, NFC 6'2". Let's see. Could this be like a 6'2", under 29, numbers lower than 55. Okay. So let's go a younger player. Let's go a younger player in the NFC. So it's in the NFC. Let's just go NFC North. Younger player in the NFC North. That's not a linebacker. Let's stay on defense though. Let's go Xavier McKinney. Xavier McKinney, under 29, under 50. Yeah, that checks out. Okay, NFC North, not a deep. Let's go. Okay, this could be an offensive play. Let's try that. I don't know if it shows yellow, if it'd be offense or not. Okay, NFC North, under 26. So definitely a younger player, under 29, above 6 foot. So we're looking at a 6'3". Oh, I didn't realize the height thing. Okay, we're looking at a 6'3" person in the NFC North. It's not an O lineman because the number is under 29. So let's stay on. Let's go back to offense. Let's go 6'3". Let's go 6'3". It's like a 6'3" receiver somewhere in the NFC North. You know what? Let's try it. No, I was gonna say Tim Patrick, under 26. 6'3" receiver. Is there a 6'3" receiver in the NFC North? Bears, not Rome, not Moore. Vikings, Addison, no. JJ, no. Lions, Amon-Ra, J-Mo, no. And then Packers. Could this be? It's not Dubs. It's not Dubs. Who could this be? Let's go. Tight end. Who's like a tight end with a low number too? Because it could be that. Who is a tight end with a low number in the NFC North? Oh, this is tough. Let's go a corner. Let's go. There's no 6'3" corners though. QB. Let's go Jordan Love. Okay, QB NFC North lower than number 10. Okay, here we go. So this is like a number now. Okay, we're actually really close on here. Green Bay. Okay, it's not Green Bay. So it's an NFC North QB. It's probably like a backup because this is the hard version. Let's see. Let's rifle through them. This could be Hendon Hooker. I think this might be Hendon Hooker, dude. Oh, it's not. It's not the Lions, so it's a Vikings or a Bears player. Could be Bajent. Or is it McCarthy? Number 9? JJ McCarthy? I think it's McCarthy. Let's go. Huge. Look at that. There we go. We are cooking. All right, here we go. Back on the clock. I really like Ridley. Ooh, week 16 with Brees too. Not the worst stack in the world. If we get a Giants thing going though, let's just go Ridley. Let's go Ridley there. That actually wasn't as hard. Like usually it's like a defensive player. You know what I mean? So what's daily Pro Bowl? Is this a harder one? Oh, year 2000. Yeah, I'm not. 2002. I'm out on that. We're good with Weddle. I just wanted to try it one more time. Oh, we're on the clock. Let's go Addison. Oh, yeah. Thank you. We'll take that every day. Kamara. No. Yeah. Yeah, we're good with Addison here. Drake, Devontae, Ridley, Addison. That feels good. I like that. I like that a lot. All right. Make sure if you're watching, drop a like on the live stream. 40 likes for a second. Go on there and tap that like button. Make sure. So we finally hit 1,100 subs. There we go. So thank you. Make sure if you're not subbed, go hit that sub button as well. Again, 1,250 subs for a little scouting combine that we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing a 40-yard dash, bench press reps, 225, and then longest football toss, and then 1,500 subs, 24-hour live stream. We did it last year. We will do it again this year. This is a BBM we have to lock in. Proceeds to do a side quest between picks. Dude, when there's trivia there, I can't say no, dude. I can't say no. Also, make sure you guys give Chris a follow on Twitter. He dropped the funniest fucking thread involving this whole Gilbert Arenas thing. It was so funny. Chris, your thread's actually what gave me the idea to do the thumbnail for today. So that made me laugh. And it was so spot on. Like, it was genuinely so spot on what the post. Let me pull it up. For those who didn't see it, it was the funniest. It was about BBG. It was in it too. It was so funny. Where is it? Yeah, this was the post right here. Best ball guy. Who's Gilbert Arenas? PPV. You don't know who Gilbert Arenas is? That's crazy. That is actually crazy. BBG. Let me say it in the BBG voice. I'm sorry I don't have a life and don't skip streams to watch basketball games. It's Gilbert Arenas, bro. He almost started a shootout in an NBA locker room. That was so fun. There were some other funny ones on here. The Spags one was funny. I thought this one, the Ballsy Boys. What's going on? Speaking of the Ballsy Boys, make sure you go toss a follow to Bindles and Garage over there. I mean, I wouldn't touch it in a $3 draft, let alone. Let me try and do a Garage impersonation. That's a ballsy strategy. I mean, I wouldn't touch it in a $3 draft, let alone BBM. But hey, maybe he's ceiling chasing. That wasn't very good. I feel like Chris doesn't have that good of like a accent, that I can easily impersonate. It's not like Trump or anything. There was one other funny one too. Wasn't there? Bounders. That one was funny. That one made me laugh. Emo Cowboy was spot on. Don't do this, people. This is structurally unsound. Yeah. Okay. We're good there. I thought that was funny. Make sure you guys go give Chris a follow on Twitter. That was absolutely hilarious. Appreciate it. Yeah, got the Pro Bowl 1 and 2. Yeah, dude, 2002. That's before my time. I was fucking 3 in 2002. So I don't think I'm gonna know those guys. It's probably some defensive player from who knows when. All right. Yeah, he did one for Fanspeak too. That was funny. Also, Steve, I wasn't familiar with how good you were at trivia. I didn't realize that you don't even have to be. You're just already in the bracket. You're just the final boss. You don't even have to try out. You already get a buy. You already get a buy in the Jeopardy bracket. This is a bunch of bullshit. I'm just kidding. Okay. Again, let's lock it in. Genty, Brees, London, Adams, Ridley, and Jordan Addison. I mean, yeah. We're not playing no games. This is definitely Darnell Mooney. No stacks here. No Tampa Bay. No KC. I do love Hawk, but I don't want to take him here. This is Mooney for me all day. Correlate with our Atlanta little Rams bet. I think that's definitely the move there. Our QB situation too. Like, we don't have none of these guys that, like, everybody on our team so far is like, we might just be looking at, really late QBs, which is kind of something I don't mind doing. Now I think this is where we stack on and add to that Minnesota piece with our Addison, go Hawkinson. I think that's the move here as well. I'm not crazy about B-Rob. I do like Pacheco. I definitely need to have more than 3% of him, but I think this is Hawkinson here. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's go. What's the highest you would take Mooney, or is there's no spot too high? I mean, like, if he steams up is what you're talking about, because like you can get Mooney at ADP very consistently. You can also get him after ADP. Like, he's not one of these. He's like, I like that my favorite guy is not like everyone else's favorite guy. Everyone wants to click. I would feel like some of these rookies, like Scatabo or like people like Debo a lot. These guys. I'm really happy that Mooney's like, no one cares. He's just so underwhelming, and it's awesome. But to answer your question, like, just some player, like I would take Debo straight over Mooney. Or sorry, excuse. I definitely don't mean that. I would take Mooney straight over Debo. I would take Mooney probably over. I just not over. I would probably take him over Pearsall, over Myers, over Shakir. I'd probably take Mooney over all of these guys right here that go in this 7th round. Reed, Golden, Shakir, Myers, Pearsall. Up here is where I think it'd be too high if he got to round 6. But yeah. How much Mooney do I have again? It's got to be crazy still. Yeah, we're still at 34%. And I'm trying to keep him up there. It's actually high. It's really hard to keep a guy at above 30% because you just got to click him almost every single time you see him. You know, if he's on your screen, you kind of just have to just click him. So can we compare Mooney bags? I want to see how big yours is. Yeah, emo voice. There it is. Yeah. We did a show during our 8-hour live stream last year, me versus one of our guys, and it was a runaway. Made the Super Bowl look close. Yes, look at Steve talking a little shit. Steve, I feel like I would love to see, more, how do I say it? Like, how do I say this? I'd love to see, you being a dick more. you strun that stuff. You know what I mean? I'd love to see you just get fired up. Just be like, who's this guy? I'd love to see you in a draft room and just be like, who's this guy in the 3 hole? Just took Deebo Samuel ahead of ADP. What an idiot. I would love to see that kind of content out of you. I'm not going to lie. Talk your shit, dude. Just talk your shit. What's going on, Baby G? How we doing? How are we doing today? All right. You got in Arenas drafts last night, Eric, right? That's accurate. Post some of those teams on Twitter. I want to see, or post some of the boards on Twitter because I kind of want to see them. Or I guess I could just pull them up, right? I might just pull up a board, or you should post a board. One of the two, because I want to see what I've seen some of the stuff, but I actually saw the whole thing kind of early. I saw I saw somebody post it, and I saw the username was Gil's Arena 0, and I was like, I almost replied, but Twitter was being buggy, so I didn't. But I almost replied to the tweet, and I was like, of course. I mean, the guy's probably a Gil's Arena sub. He's definitely an idiot. Because if you watch Gil's Arena and you take things that they say at face value, like you probably are the worst person to talk basketball with. That's just a fact. Like I actually, like, if you think I'm gonna zag here, I'm just gonna put you guys on game. Yeah, let's take a guy first. Again, all of our stacks are still in the later part of the board. Let's go Mason. Let's really do a Minnesota thing. But if you watch Gil's Arena with fucking Rashad McCants, who's like the biggest idiot in like the basketball podcast space, like that's your problem. Like they don't know what Lou Williams, like you don't want to be taking basketball advice from those guys. You just don't. They're clickbait. They're a clickbait show. I honestly think Gilbert Arenas' BBM teams actually might be better than his basketball takes, if I'm being completely honest. But Gilbert, again, come on stream, please. We need the promo. I need to go someone. Panic click Charbonnet. Maybe I should have just gone Bo Nix there, actually. Whatever. Okay, we're gonna chill again because there's no receiver I wanted to pull up. Probably should have just gone QB there. We probably should have gone Bo Nix. I think that was the move after ADP. That's fine. We'll chill. We're good at receiver. We're good at tight end. We're more than fine at RB. Now we just kind of build out something else. I need to stop talking shit about Gilbert Arenas. So is he done or is he still going? There's no way he did all 150 already. You don't think there's been 150 drafts to go since like last night? Like people were chasing that. I feel like you could get 150 BBMs in if you just, because it's been what, like 12 hours, more than 12 hours, like 15, 16 hours since the first sighting. The first sighting on Twitter. I feel like you could definitely have got those in. I feel like he's done. Yeah, he's done in BBM. Yeah, that's what I think too. I had some crazy builds this morning with him. Have a few Bowers Kittle teams before because again, everyone's jumping in there to try and get in those rooms. So it's like it's probably filling more than recent. Do you think underdog, like, can I put on my conspiracy hat here for a minute? Can I put on my conspiracy hat? You think underdog texted Gil and was like, hey, Gilbert, New York just came back, but we're still trying to get, we got a certain quota of percentage we want to hit by, the end of the weekend here. Do you think you could just we'll give you some money, just max enter BBM, it's free play, set your rankings, however you want to do it. And eventually the word will make its way on Twitter and everyone will want to draft, will want to get in your rooms. I know you're not locked into best ball, but have you heard it? There's this guy hit him with the gritty. People always want to get in his room. So we're going to try the same strategy here. So if we could just give you, a max entry fee, would you do that for us? I'm pretty sure there's like a 40% chance that conversation happened. A 40% chance. Again, allegedly. Don't sue me. Allegedly. 40% chance allegedly that conversation happened. So just posted my boards on Twitter. All right, let's take a look. After this pick, we'll take a look. Did you tag me? Probably not. You're not that smart. All right, let's see this here. If Twitter will load, it's who knows. Yep. It's not going to load that. There we go. All right. We'll pull this up after my pick. Okay. All right. Who are we looking at? Definitely McCarthy. Bijan drafter is Baker and Bo Nix. I'm just wondering if we could push Penix around. I feel like we should be able to. I'd rather just draft May. Don't we have Houston? I thought we had Houston. No, we don't. I don't know why I thought we did. Let's go. There's no receiver. We're not going running back here. I think this is a double tap QB. Let's just go May because I think he's got that upside and we can stack guys with him later, especially some of those late receiver types. So let's definitely go Drake May. And then thinking McCarthy. It's got to be McCarthy. Hopefully, maybe we should have gone McCarthy first. Okay, thank God. Yeah, McCarthy's definitely the click here. Yeah. Cool. All right. This team is looking good. I like to have like 6 receivers by now, I think, but I think the 5 we got is fine. We're pretty balanced. We're not going to get boxed out of a stack we absolutely need. So I think we're actually pretty good. Oh, and Drake May correlates with our Brees Hall for New England. So that's actually great. Not the best game to be a part of, but yeah. Okay. Let's pull up this. Here we go. I hate that you can't zoom in on Twitter. I don't like this, but we can kind of see it. So this is Gilbert's team right here. Goes Josh Allen, Lamar, Daniels first, Hawkinson, Jonnu, Kelsey, hero wide receiver Cooper Kupp, Andrews, Warren. 5. So 4 quarterbacks, 5 tight ends. Cooper Kupp, Bateman, Noel, Tillman, DeMario, and then running backs are Jaden Blue, Rashad White, Dylan Sampson, Justice Hill. So what is this? A 4-4-4-5-4? 4-4-5-4. Oh my God. This is like gritty, but on extreme mode. This is like the extreme mode of a gritty draft. Okay, what's this one? Josh, Lamar, Daniels, Burrow, Hawk, Laporta, Jonnu. So 5 tight ends in a row. Keon, Kyle. This is just ridiculous. This is just ridiculous. 6 tight ends on this team. Oh, no, wait. Sorry. I was looking at the wrong team. 3 running backs. Oh, my God. That is just unbelievable. That is just unbelievable. Oh, man. God, I wish I was in that room. Yeah. Yeah, they shouldn't be throwing out the draft. Like, if you guys want to draft back, like, is it ruining the integrity of the contest? It definitely is not. Like, anybody could have drafted that team on like an auto draft, maybe not to that extent. But it's no different than, a fantasy football draft where your buddy takes like your buddy takes Josh Allen with the 101 and a single QB, whatever, right? It's the same thing. I don't think it's that big a deal, It's really not that big a deal. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's fine. It's what? Like, it's less than 1% of all total drafts. Like it's probably like 0.1% of all total drafts. Like, is somebody gonna really? And like the thing is too, like probably like 100 of those drafts are like sharp people trying to get in the lobby. So you could even argue that it's a sharp lobby, because I bet a ton of it sounds like there's people in this chat. And again, if you're watching best ball stuff right now and in May, you're probably a sharp underdog drafter, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna get in this lobby. And guess what? So is everybody else. Like, it's actually probably the more sharp people. It's probably a more sharp lobby than you actually may get in like August. So, yeah. I would love to see one of his teams advance, though. How fucking funny would that be? Love it. That'd be so funny. Yeah, I wouldn't be out there talking shit about a guy who known to be packing heat. That's fair. That's actually that's actually a pretty good statement. All right, we got 42 people watching right now. Again, 40 likes for a second draft. We're currently at 31, so make sure you drop a like on the live stream, por favor. Okay. Penix goes, not the end of the world. We got our 2 QBs, so I'm not totally, not all torn up about it. We still have some other QBs available to us. This is such a weird range. I just never know what to do here. I think Strange is fine as a tight end. I like Strange. I think he's okay. Let's go Strange here. And then we definitely want one of these receivers. I don't know which one it is. Bryce is gone, so I don't really care anyway. I don't know why, but I like taking McMillan. And I think he probably could, or the Big Q falls pretty consistently too. Do we have any stacks here? Chicago, Tampa Bay, Seattle? Not really, dude. I mean, Thielen, I guess, for a week 17. Let's go look at just for a week 17. Just any correlation at this point, I guess, is okay. So I think, yeah, let's just do that. Yeah, that works. That works. On the clock fantasy, check it in. Being in 2 drafts with him, they were very few crazy values. 11 teams drafting normal within QB tight end rooms. Yeah, is it? Some could make the case. Is it minus EV to be drafting with Gilbert? God, we're gonna look for him in the puppy next. Do you think he moved on to a different guy? He's like, I kind of like this thing. This is probably good PR for him too. Great PR for Gil's Arena. Oh, I bet a lot of the people are hearing, are learning who Gilbert Arenas is. Like, Best Ball guy, I had no idea who Gilbert Arenas was, 2 seconds ago. So maybe this is actually good for PR. I think he might be onto something here. Maybe he's maxing the puppy now. There needs to be like a Gilbert tracker. Remember, you ever seen that Twitter account that will it'll just post who famous athletes follow / unfollow. We need one of those for Gilbert. Gilbert's in a draft room. 2:58 Eastern time. Gilbert Arenas was spotted in the puppy. 22nd. Yeah, right. Dude, he probably has no idea. He might not even know if he drafted him. What if it's not Gilbert too? That would be funny. What if it's just not him? What if he wasn't Otto? He has pod streaming these. Yeah. Social experiment. YouTube video 2 days later. How I made 30,000 people on Twitter act up or something like that. That would be funny. Would be funny. Gilbert's drafts are going to be tough to top for most unique draft room / combos. Yeah. Could be Nick Young too. I agree. Could definitely be Nick Young as well. All right. He had it sorted by projected points. He probably that wouldn't explain the tight end thing though, right? I feel like that wouldn't explain the tight end thing. Because the tight end thing, I think the craziest part about that's the tight end thing. Right? It's got to be. Yeah, I'm just really into Kelsey, dude. I think he's going to have a really good season. All right, let's recap this team. May, McCarthy, Genty, Hall, Mason, Sharp, London, Adams, Ridley, Addison, Mooney, Leggett, Hawkinson, and Brenton Strange so far on the squad. Okay. We definitely need to get like one Giants player on here because we have a Minnesota week 16 with the Genty week 17. So we can kind of like, kind of double tap that there by getting a Giants player. We could get like double. We kind of need, we could just, Giants player goes off one of those weeks. It might help us, right? With a game stack. So this could definitely be like a Slayton team. Outside of that, I don't know who the hell we would draft, but just kind of thinking out loud here. I think that might be could be the move. So we'll see. Rich there. Okay, I think we go Ward or Geno. I think it's Ward. With our Ridley, I don't think I needed to go Geno to stack up with Genty. I think it's Cam Ward here. Get the 3 QBs, 2 tight ends. Hawkinson, Strange. I think is fine for a 2 tight end room. So we get the 3 QBs. Call it good there. I do want Michael Wilson. I really like him alone as a value. Maybe I should have gone Michael Wilson first and I would have been fine with Geno. Yeah, maybe we should have done that. That was a mistake on my end. But I think we also have to draft Jalen Coker because Jalen Coker is the guy. That's our man. That's our man. Hopefully, thank God. Okay. Henry stack. We don't have a New England stack. I think we can get another. We could go. Go 3-5-7-3. Nah, it's Coker, dude. I can't say no. I just can't say no to Coker, dude.
You heard the nickname for your fans?
Yes, I have.
I'm just a cokehead, dude. Out of context, that's crazy, but I'm a cokehead. So we can still go Giants or a late New England piece. I think the late New England piece actually might be more worth it. Go 3-5-8-2. Oh, this could be 7. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. We'll see who's there. What if you had to draft a New England receiver in round 18? Which one are you taking between Booty, Polk, and Javon Baker? Of those 3, which one would you take? Because I will say I've drafted all 3, not in a BBM, but just since the draft, I've taken all 3. I definitely have some Baker. Booty, Polk, or Baker. Everyone's saying Booty. Booty. You guys like Booty, don't you? Love Booty. Well, obviously Kyle Williams, but that's out of our price range right now. We can't afford Kyle Williams. You don't need Kyle Williams. We have Kyle Williams at home. Keyshawn Booty. All right. We're at 34 likes, 6 more likes for a second draft on the live stream. And Emo's been talking shit saying that I always capitulate anyway and we'll start the second live stream. Not today. Not today, sir. 6 more likes for a second draft on the live stream. So go down there, tap the like button, please. So I don't have to be forced with a tough decision. My word or my heart. So I refuse to take any of them. Well, we don't have any May stacked yet. We don't need it because we got McCarthy stacked and we got Ward stacked, but you know what I mean. This probably isn't 4 RBs, right? Probably not. This is probably 5. I think it's 5. Take Savion. New Christian Watson. I don't know about that. He's really like the new Cordero Patterson is what he is. He's literally Cordero Patterson, except he wasn't a first round pick and Cordero was. So Puppy's going to close in 3 days. You have no choice but to draft another. Well, I can draft off stream too, John. Again, I don't want to threaten you. But I will if I have to. I will if I have to. All right, 3 picks away. Need an RB. It's just usually always if Giddens is here, I just take Giddens. Yeah. Okay, let's go Booty for the last one. Oh, I haven't drafted him yet. I thought I had. I definitely have drafted Baker though. Yeah, I drafted. If I drafted 2 shares of Baker, 1 share, 1 share and a Schnauzer, and then Polk. Yeah, same thing. So let's get some Booty. Let's get some Booty here. Hopefully, if this guy doesn't snipe us. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? All right. Okay, let's go Booty. Bang. Bang, bang, bang. Had to auto 75 puppies off ranks. Who has time to max without slow drafting? Yeah, right. Nobody does. I definitely don't. Need underdog to drafts. Dude, Nolan, you and I are so in lockstep on this. I also need the Superflex drafts. This like they did it like I think it was like Superflex they did like right after the first couple waves of like the other contests. So I think it could be coming soon because that's what they did last year. I don't remember exactly when they dropped it last year, but oh my god, was it electric. Oh, I loved it. Also, too, guys, go give Nolan a follow on his channel. He just started his YouTube. How many? He's got 13 subs, and I made my way into his chat the other day, and he's just a vibes-based drafter like me. Penn State grad, which again, 2019 Gophers beat Penn State. Number 3 Penn State tried to come into fucking Huntington Bank and ruin the Gophers' undefeated season. Well, guess what? The Gophers, Antoine Winfield, Rashad Bateman, Tyler Johnson said no, sir. So again, go give him a sub. He puts out a lot of great content. He puts out more fucking shorts than I do. So make sure you go give Nolan a follow on his channel. He's killing it. He's coming up. He's coming up. So make sure you go sub to Nolan. Okay, go sub to Nolan because I'm gonna have to get you on. Nolan, DM me on Twitter. We're gonna have to get you on soon. Okay, DM me on Twitter. We'll get you on so you can spew your takes to the people. Okay, and drop a like as well. Are we at 40 likes? Are we at 40 likes? We are at 37. I have to hold out. 3 more likes. I have to hold out for 3 more likes. I can't let Emo Cowboy win. I cannot let Emo Cowboy win. I won't. Can't do it. Won't do it. Can't do it. Won't do it. All right. Yeah, Winfield, dude. Winfield's the GOAT. Winfield UDFA was the funniest day on Twitter fan. Wait, what do you mean UDFA? He was a second. I'm talking about Antoine Winfield, like the safety for the Bucks. He was a second round pick. Known scumbag? You think so? I mean, he just, he tried to shoot he tried to shoot his teammate, but what's the deal? Who cares? We'll forget about that. Okay, 2 more likes. 2 more likes. You know what? It's fucking close enough, dude. We'll get there on this stream. Here we go. Puppy draft. Let's go 20 seconds. Maybe Gilbert's in here. He could be in the puppy. He's done with the whatchamacallit, the BBMs. Now he's in the puppy. Imagine, dude. Oh my god, I'd go crazy. No Gilbert. God damn it. No Gilbert. Unders that's in here though. How we doing? All right. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Fun Saturday draft with the boys. Exactly, Pound. Love it. Yeah, I like that draft. That was a good draft. Steve, you have a good draft? I wasn't really looking at your team. Let me pull I'll rename this after the stream. It's fine. How is everyone sure it's Gilbert? Because I think he was like they react. Go sub to Nolan, guys. I think he was didn't he do like some underdog basketball stuff? Like it was like the dog bowl or something. It was something like that. Like Gilbert, like I think he's technically drafted on underdog before, like in like one of like those live events. So you would know what his username is. I think it's something like that. Again, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed that it's Gilbert. Also, Jay's in this draft too. Draft at the 101. So there we go. Yeah, hit the minimum obligations of his contract and call it a day. Yeah. He had a promo code that was some user. Oh, okay. Here we go. What's it, Arenas? Jason, just search up Arenas on Twitter and it'll probably come up. Also, many of his picks are close enough to ADP to not ring alarm bells. I think we are 100% sure. I'm pretty sure we are, BBG. I think we're 100% sure that it is. All right. We're drafting at 7. My least favorite, literally my least favorite pick to be drafting at because this top 6 is just so locked in. Let's go. Let's just go. I've been going Puka the last like 48 hours. Let's just go. Let's build a neighbors thing for a nice little change of pace here. Let's do a little neighbors thing for a nice little change of pace. I think that's the move. Yeah, the Gilbert. It's we've been talking about this too. We've been talking about this. Like I forget when we were talking about it, but I was saying like underdogs starting to get like these, these just like in the weeds stories that the entire community is just locked into. Like the first one this year was the bots. we got the bots. We got the Spags drama. And now we have Gilbert Arenas. So I just think that's I think it's I like when there's drama in the space, as long as I'm not at the center of it, I'm more than happy to sit by and just watch the world burn. This is like I'm in like a great spot. Like, as a streamer, like again, I'm so incredibly grateful for all the subs that we have, but I'm not one of these big fish, right? I'm not Noverzed. I'm not the Badge Bros. I'm not Matic, Karain, any of these guys, right? So like people don't care what I have to say about it. I can just really give my take. I don't have any backlash to me, but big streamer, it's like, what do you think about Gilbert Arenas? Oh, you're an industry plant. Or like you're a sellout. Like, dude, I don't have to worry about any of that. Bowers Neighbors, week 17. Fair enough. Sign me up. You know what I mean? Like I'm in like the perfect spot. I'm in that perfect in between where, we have just a fucking awesome fan base. Again, the BBQers are the best subs on YouTube in the best ball space. You know what I mean? Like you guys are the best. We are the show. Like what I want Herzig to do next is like community versus community, right? You enter your name, you can pick one streamer to like go to battle for, right? Do the exact same point system and take the average of that community. The BBQers are getting fucking first place, okay? The BBQers are sharp. That's what I want to see. You get one, you get to it's like a creator, support a creator code. Like you remember on Fortnite, you get to support one creator. That's what I want to see. Something like that. Let's see who's no. I don't care which streamer is the sharpest. I don't care who's maxing BBM. I don't care how sharp those people are. I want to see whose community is the sharpest. That's what I want to see. Right? I don't think I can say what they're called on stream. Canal. BBQ would no. We wouldn't hold our own. We would dominate Anthony. We would absolutely dominate. We'll see you, Steve. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good Saturday. Go commies. Go commies. Somebody just needs to make 2-button meme. 2-button meme. Wait, the 2-button. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. So you complain over overlays and some people drafting oddly or wanting draft. That actually is hilarious, Jay. Someone has to make that. You should make that and drop it on Twitter. I guarantee you'll get at least 1,000 impressions on that. I might just take the idea from you. Whenever we hit 1,500 subs, Canal. So make sure you go down there and toss a sub. Everybody's watching. Okay. We got Neighbors. We got Bowers. We're perfectly already stacked up for this is a great week 17 stack, if you ask me. So we're looking good so far. That Tyreek fall would have been. Oh, it's actually not. It's not. I forget. He keeps falling every single day. Houston, Minnesota, Vegas, Giants. Really nothing here to choose from. Let's just lean. I think Devontae is a good click. Let's just go Devontae. No problem with Devontae. Let's see. QBs and tight ends carry the least weight compared to wide receivers and running backs. I thought manipulated draft rooms and get canceled, and Gilbert works front of which is bad luck for the company. I don't care about draft tools. Yeah, again, the odds that like anybody actually like wins a ton of money from like that pod, like there's bad drafters every single day. There's bad drafters every single day. So, I don't think it's a huge deal. Again, but now that being said, on Twitter would burn to the ground if somebody won, like got like third place in BBM from a Gilbert pod. It would burn to the ground. And that's the day that I sit back and I watch the whole thing. And I don't have to. I just let's enjoy the fireworks. I'm secretly hoping for that. I'm secretly hoping that happens. Oh my goodness, that would be great. Okay, Neighbors, Adams, Bowers is who we got on the squad so far. Okay, DJ Moore goes. I think I'm gonna subscribe to the school of Emo Cowboy and just go Jaden Daniels here. I just really like Jaden Daniels. We don't really have any other stacks available to us, really. Atlantis, yeah. Let's just go Jaden Daniels. Cool. Sorry about the Terry McLaurin drafter. I mean, sorry, not sorry, I guess. Yeah, the combine will go crazy. My foot's almost finally rehabbed. Felt really good today at the gym. I think I had a case of plantar fasciitis trying to shake that. Again, I just wouldn't run the 40 if I still had it when we hit 1250 subs. I don't want to be like Gunnar Helm, runs the 40 with a broken ankle, run like a 4.8. The fact that sharp drafters were sniping him makes me slightly nervous, but it really shouldn't impact the competition. I agree. And why would still draft the big board a few weeks later? All my teams in the Gilbert pod are great on the best ball explorer. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I think it's whatever. All right. Okay. All right, we got Daniels, Neighbors, Adams, and Brock Bowers so far. Also, we'll set a like goal for a third draft if you guys want it. We are currently at 40 likes. If we can get to 55, we'll do a third. So if you want a third draft, go down there, tap that like button. 55 likes for a third draft on the live stream. Okay. This is definitely running back territory here. Okay, who correlates? Chuba correlates week 16. Again, I'm not really chasing that. We're looking for Dallas, Giants, Atlanta, Vegas. Really none of that here, which is okay. I mean, I don't absolutely need it. I also just love Harvey. His Hampton fall would also be nice. I think we go one of these three. Probably in this order. Somebody take Burrow. Don't let him get it. Whoever has Chase, don't let him get Burrow. I don't know who it is, but I actually think it's Jay. Sorry, Jay. Oh, there you go. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, let's go Harvey. We don't get to click Harvey as much as we used to, so it's always great to give him a click.
Oh, show like girls make this money make a bitch so gay.
There we go. It's one of the hardest bars in rap history by Future there. One of the hardest, some are saying. All right, pretty balanced build. I like when we have balanced builds, maybe like double tap receiver these next two rounds. Again, we're going to take what the room gives us, but 1-1-2-1, like, we're not behind. This is like a room where we can even tack on an extra running back or an extra receiver, something like that. Neighbors, Adams, pretty good start, but maybe it's like, a 6 RB room. Go 2-2-6-8-2, something like that. I think that's fine. I think that's definitely attainable. Definitely attainable. Look who's down here. I do have an admission today. I did draft Deebo Samuel off stream and a puppy today. Did I say Jane Daniels? I meant Deebo Samuel. I have been consistent with my reasoning though. I said the only time I will draft Deebo is unless BBG vetoes him is I have Daniels and he falls around. And that's exactly what happened. He fell 15 picks and I had Jaden Daniels. So I'm not clicking Deebo here. I'm not even thinking about clicking Deebo here. This is Chris Godwin. This is Chris Godwin here for sure. Yes, Chris Godwin. Come on down. Kenneth Walker did kind of fall a tad, though, I will say. He did fall. Let's go, Chris. Let's go, K-Dub. Let's go Kenneth Walker there. Let's go Kenneth Walker there. I did 3 BBMs with Gilbert Arenas last night. My teams are lit. There you go, Michael. Congrats. Congrats. I think the big edge is just knowing exactly who's. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Okay, I can see that. I'm not stacking. No, I do. Okay, you want to see how much Devo I got? Yeah, what? It's 2.6%. I think it's three shares. And I can tell you all 3 times I did it. 2 of them were off stream. 1 was with BBG last night on Typhel Tower. Which again, if you're in the stream right now and you're like, Tyler, what did you just say? What is Typhel Tower? You need to be locked into the Typhel Tower. It's me, Emo Cowboy, and Best Ball Guy. And I'm going to link it in the chat right now for you. If you are not locked into Typhel Tower, I just put it in the live chat. Make sure you go check out the Typhel Tower episode from last night. If you like chaotic drafting vibes, that is your show. You're set for life after that. You know, there's some good takes in there, but there's a lot of arguing. If you like arguing, you like debate, go watch that. It's definitely more of an entertainment show, but there's definitely, you see, John will attest. Great content. So make sure you guys go watch Typhel Tower. We go through each channel every single week. It was on Fantasy Sanctuary yesterday. It'll be on my channel this week. So make sure if you want Typhel Tower, again, subscribe. Don't miss it. Tap that bell. Get in that draft. It's gonna be on my channel, so we'll get everyone in the drafts. Don't worry. Do not worry. Okay. We definitely need to go receiver here. It's Golden or it's Reed. It's which one do you like more? I have the exact same percentage of each. I have more money on Golden though, so let's just go Reed because if I could just get these two to have the exact same dollar amount, I think that'd be fine with me because I genuinely have no lead. So let's go Reed. Let's go Reed on that one. There's no way. Yeah, you could. No, it's definitely. There's definitely a way. Some are calling it the crossfire of best ball. I wonder if flag football players would win for NFL. Shut up, Chase. I'd rather get Razor's Edge by Razor Ramon than not draft Deebo. Yeah. God. All right. Again, 55 likes for a third draft. We are currently at. Let's see. What are we currently? 45. So 10 more likes for a third draft. Go down there. Toss a like. Okay. Still kind of unders that goes Mooney there. Use SOB. It's fine. We still got guys we like here. Okay, who correlates? Cooper Kupp correlates, but I'm not drafting Cooper Kupp. It's Bird and Boo. These are my comfy clicks. And for receivers in this range, one of these guys is going to be good. I can feel it. And I tend to lean a little like Buka. Burden's week 16, Carolina, Miami. Maybe this is Burden, though. I feel like Carolina, Miami is easier to get week 16. It won't matter anyway. Let's just go. Let's go with the player tag. Let's go with Buka. I think he's a better player. So let me just go with my personal talent beliefs. Yeah, we're in the puppy right now. We did a BBM first draft. This is our second draft. This is the puppy. If we can get to 55 likes, we will do another puppy. So she don't want no puppy. She want a big dog. Trashing Cooper Kupp. Gilbert's wide receiver one. You're damn right I'm trashing Cooper Kupp. Is okay, but like, is there even a possibility that he could advance out of any of those pods. Because not only does it suck for playoff weeks, but I don't even think it's good for season long. It's just bad all around. I don't even think there's a possibility he could advance one out of the 150, right? Because then it's just all the same teams too, isn't it? So I don't know, man. I just think I just don't know if that's even a possibility of him advancing out of the pod, out of any of his pods. He might go 0 for 150. Okay. Herzig has to drop. Herzig has to drop Gilbert Arenas in his best ball rankings. I'm sure he's already made that tweet because that's such a low-hanging fruit. But he has to make him a draftable player for his best ball fantasy league, right? God, that'd be so funny. Be so funny. All right, we got to keep tapping receiver here. This team needs Higgins. I feel like we're not going to get him though. This drafter also needs receiver. Oh, that passes up on the week 17 with McConkey. I mean, we'll take Higgins there. Vegas week 16 as well works out perfectly. Let's go, Jaden. Let's go, Jaden Higgins there. 3 the rookie receivers. 0-1 at 50 is crazy. We're the first person to go 1-0 for 150 or 151 for 150. The over-under is, it literally is a half a team. The over-under is legitimately half a team. I just don't know if he is. Again, I guess you'd have to look at every single team. But, like, I don't even know how you would. He's got, like, 3 fucking receivers on a team. Or, like, 3 running backs. There's just no chance. There's no chance. Cool Smurfer also in this room. What's going on, Cool Smurfer? I don't know if I've seen you in the chat, but if this is your first time in the chat, welcome. Welcome. I'm looking for Baker to draft at 88, only to realize he went at 56. Yeah, that's always tough. Was he stacked up at least? No, he wasn't. You know, that's got to feel good. That's got to feel good. You know, this is the puppy though. That's what happens in these streets. That's what happens. Maybe he thought it was super flex, except I would say maybe he thought it was super flex, but I also don't know if he knows I don't even think he knows what super flex what that is, you know? He probably has no idea what super flex is. Okay, Bateman's a week 17 with Reed. I still think we kind of need more receivers. We could go running back here too. Charbonnet. No, we have K-Dub. We can't go Charbonnet. Let's go. Let's stay with the rookie receiver thing. Let's go Kyle Williams. I passed up on a week 17, but you know, let's just go. I feel like this team needs some upside, and I feel like I'm going to get it more from the rookie receivers than Rashad Bateman personally. So let's stay with the rookie receivers. Opens us up to some Drake May as well potentially. Sometimes he falls in rooms. I got Drake May like 25 picks after. Did we get him? I drafted a team with Meg yesterday over on the Fanspeak channel, so make sure you go over there to Fanspeak and toss them a sub as well. I think we got Drake May like 16 after or something like that. Drake May falls a little bit because people want to stack, and he's a weird stack guy because it's like if you don't have Diggs, you know, if the Diggs drafter passes, you're like, oh, okay, and I'm not super stoked to build out a New England stack. So there we go. From the BBG streets, love the content. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. From the BBG streets. There we go. How the turntables. Obviously, guys, go sub to BBG if you're not subbed over there as well. Maybe he thought there were lower positional limits for these onesie positions. Imagine he's like, I thought there was position limits on this. He's actually mad at Underdog. He's emailing, you know, whoever is in charge of that. I don't know who it would be, but what the hell, man? What the hell? You guys made me look like an idiot. Okay. I know who I want here, and it might be a hot take, but we'll see if we get him. There's no way this drafters can go a running back, right? I can't say no way, but there's no way. I mean, they did go Burrow on stacked, which again I've definitely done. But I know who I want here. I want ETN. I think ETN is just. I just think he's a better click than Tootin straight up. And they virtually have the same EDP. It's like we have gotten a little too far on the Tootin thing, I think. It's like he still has to pass Tank Bigsby, which, like, again, say what you want about Tank Bigsby. he was their best running back last year, and like it's not like it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be like a kind of hard to take Bigsby's job. I think ETN, if he's fully healthy, I think he could definitely be a guy that Liam Cohen likes. Explosive. Get the ball. Like, he just feels more like the Bucky to me than Tootin does. And you might say Tyler Tootin, your fourth rookie. He handpicked this guy. I don't think he handpicked him. It sounds like because the funny thing is, the quote came out after the draft that Cohen wanted RJ Harvey. He was pissed when Denver took RJ Harvey as high as we did. He wanted to trade up and take RJ Harvey. And RJ Harvey's a lot more similar play style to Bucky Irving. Smaller back, really quick agility, make guys miss. Tootin's more like a speed guy. Size, speed. He's not really like a make you miss in a phone booth kind of guy. Like he's not they similar like build as Harvey, but not the same play style if you watch him run. So I just feel like ETN's kind of more of that Harvey type, that explosive make you miss type. And I got to take a player. I think it's Stroud here. Stack it up. Stack it up with Higgins. So there we go. I was not paying attention. So this week, do I have the same? I didn't even check bye weeks. Yeah, we're good on bye weeks. Cool. All right, we're good. We are good. What are we talking about in here? What are we talking about? New England winning 6 max. What are we? We talking about me? Oh, Bones 9-12 games this season. I see. Oh, you guys are beefing. I thought someone was beefing with me. You guys are beefing in the chat. Hey, Hey, I'm not gonna stop you. This is good. This is good. Healthy debate. Hashtag healthy debate. Healthy debate. This is one of your most ball knowingest moments ever. ET and Tootin easy. And it's like, dude, Tootin's like the thing about and again, I'm not trying to say I told you so, but I did say, but I'm gonna say I told you so. I just think, and again, it's OTAs. I'm not going to overreact to OTAs. I'm not saying Tootin's off my board. I just don't like where he goes in the 11th round. It's like I can take Garendo, who I know is going to have a role. I can take Charbonnet, who I know is going to have a role. Spears, Ramondre, Benson, all those guys are going to have roles. Tootin is like a fumble in a preseason game from like this guy never getting on the field. And he fumbles a lot. And he fumbled at OTAs, and the coach talks about it. It's like again, I don't think this was a coach connection thing. I think Gladstone loved this guy, who the GM is in Jacksonville, and I think he wanted him on the team. I don't know if this was a Cohen handpicked this guy type of deal. I'm skeptical. I'm not saying, again, I'm not out on Tootin. I'm just very skeptical at the moment. So that is my official statement. I think another running back here is good. White. Do we need upside or do we need safety? Let's go with the upside week 17 because we do have Devontae on this team. So let's get a week 17 stack right there, I think. And Algier is like, dude, he's just, if this guy's on the field and there's no Bijan, he is going to way overpay. He's going to pay off on this ADP. So the real answer is Tank. And we also, Matt, it's again, we're over here fighting over Tootin and ETN. It's just gonna be Tank. Tank's gonna have 1,000-yard rushing season, and we're gonna be like, "Fuck! How did we miss it? How did we miss it?" Most of these rookies are overdrafted in these drafts. As the season gets close, veteran players will rise. Yeah, like it's gonna, like that first preseason game where the starters are playing, and the carries is gonna be like, first underdog is gonna drop. Underdog's gonna drop the tweet. It's going to go ETN. It's going to be first half carries or snaps, right? It's going to be first half snaps. Jacksonville Jaguars. ETN 9. Tank Bigsby 5. Baishaw Tootin 1. And then it's, oh no, what did we do? And then Tootin falls 5 rounds. Maybe not 5 rounds, but you get what I'm saying. All right. I don't love Eckler. I had like none of that guy in the big board. But actually, you know what? I'm going to draft a different person. We don't need QB. We're good with Daniels and Stroud. I think we just go Ertz, lock up tight end. We go 2-2, so then we can go 2-5-8-2. I think that's the move here. A 2-5, or no, it'd be 2-6-8-2. 2-6-8-2 is the move here. Yeah, let's do that. Go Ertz, different bye weeks. Yeah, all works out. All works out. Tank equals Bucky, ETN. No, I disagree. I think ETN like is a little bit more just like elusive in my opinion. Let's look. And again, I sometimes I say things and I just looked up Travis ETN. So I like to try and back up what I'm saying. This is more like just a watching these guys play thing, but let's see if we can find some actual stats to back up our reasoning. And ETN is just a weird season for ETN last year. Like that dude was just so hurt. Like, let's go to 2023 here. Yeah, like this is what I mean. This is like, so this is an ETN again. I'm cherry picking a little bit because this is 2023. He was obviously hurt last season, so I'm gonna kind of just go with what I think ETN can be. Number 4 in evaded tackles, number 17 in juke rate, stuff like that. Breakaway runs, number 15. Do we have any other stuff here? Yeah, I'm just looking at receiving stuff, yards per 9, route participation, routes run number 6, target share 14 among running backs. It's like this is kind of the stuff that I'm looking for. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to remember who ETN was and what we were drafting him as last year. That's kind of my thing. So, well, yeah, again, you go look at the 2024 stuff. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's good because it's not. But he was just banged up the entirety of last season. So I admit that I am cherry picking a tad, but I think I'm drafting ETN like it's 2023. I'm not afraid to say it. I will say it loud and proud. Okay. Gino's falling. I'm pushing Gino. We have 2 stacks. If one of those guys falls, I might be taking the third QB. Running back. Let's go receiver. Pat Bryant, Keenan. I'm gonna stick to my guns on the Keenan thing. If he doesn't sign, he doesn't sign. If he goes somewhere bad, I saw somewhere today that the 2 teams he's linked to are the Chargers and the Cardinals, and those would be 2 phenomenal landing spots. The Chargers with a guy who he has very great chemistry with. It's like, okay, this is Keenan Allen on the Chargers. He's a little older. He goes up in value immediately. He goes to the Cardinals where they have Marvin Harrison and like Michael Wilson. They have Trey McBride too, but still, sign me up. Those are 2 unbelievable landing spots. So I'm going to stay firm on Keenan Allen. If I have 20% of him drafted around 15, 16, then, then I lose that bet. That's a bet I'm willing to take, though. That is a bet that I'm willing to take. I love that you guys are arguing New England over-unders in the chat. This is awesome. I love this. Thank you. All right, we are currently at 51 likes. 4 more likes for a third draft. So go down there, tap the like button if you want a third draft. And make sure you subscribe to the channel, too. Again, 1,250 subs for a scouting combine, 40-yard dash, longest football toss, bench press reps, 1,500 subs, 24-hour live stream if we can get there before week 1 of the NFL season. Do we just take Gino here? This is 20 picks passed. We have Bowers. It's just another stack at the end of the day, right? Like, I feel fine about the receiver room. I still think we can go like 3, 6, 7, 2. I think that's totally fine. Let's just do it. Let's take the Gino. It's 16th round Gino with Bowers. I think that's a great, and we have neighbors. So it's, we have those good pieces. We have even got some Jaden Higgins. So I think that's fine. 100%. I like it more than honestly having Stafford anyway, too. So okay. Isn't Diggs coming off that Tatum injury? No, well, Diggs was ACL. Tatum was Achilles, so it's not. It is a little different, I will say. 23% Keenan. Are you talking about you or me? Because I have a ton of Keenan. So, yeah. Jump in. We'll see you later, Nolan. Again, guys, go sub to Nolan. If you're not sub to him, go sub to him. Again, he's an up-and-coming basketball streamer just getting started. Again, so I want to, if we can send some guys over his way, make his live streams a little bit more interesting. We definitely always going to do that for. And again, it's honestly too selfishly, he's like my age. There's not a lot of basketball streamers that are my age anymore. So it's good to see some it's good to see the young guys sticking together for once. So go sub to Nolan, please. I don't have to stream with these fucking 30-year-olds anymore. You know what I mean? I'm done with that. Fuck that. These old asses. All right. One pick away. RB. I said, who did I want to draft again? I wanted to draft somebody, a running back that I was like, I'm going to draft this guy in the last. Krosky Merritt was the guy I wanted to take in the last round of this one. Just, a fun little bet. I don't know. Maybe you go. I don't want to go Dobbins. Let's go Krosky Merritt. Stack with Washington. Oh, take Eckler's job. Who says no? Oh, this is not even round 18. God damn it! I thought it was. All right, we got one more click. Yeah, I know, but guess what? That's gonna be like 5 years. When am I old as shit? When I hit 30? I'm like 5 years away from that. We're good, bro. We're good. Oh, I will have won BBM by then. I'm not going to be talking to you fucking guys. I told you that was my favorite thing to say. Came in the perfect time. What's up, Al Boogie? How we doing? How many likes are we at? We can do in a third draft? We are at 51. Four more likes for a third draft. So toss a like. Toss a like. Okay. All right, receiver here. Any late guys? Like, are we into Trey Tucker, Noah Brown? We do not have any Washington, so I just think Diami Brown's a really good click, though. The stack or kind of the player. That's the thing here. The stack or the player. I think it's Diami Brown, dude. Is it? Yeah, it is. It is. It definitely is. Okay. How many likes are we at? Still 51. I can't. I don't want to capitulate. We get to 54. I'll do it. Okay. Okay. If you've not tossed a like, go toss a like. I don't want to have to do this, but not BBG. Emo Cowboys give me a hard time. He's laying down the law, making me feel like a bitch. All this shit is like 60 for real. 30, you'll start using all of your brain, buddy. That's actually kind of funny. Dropped a like. This guy, I don't know if Lou Hayes I've seen in the chat before, but I like it. Dropped a like, fucker. It's like a second Hartman in the making. Just roasted me. We're at 57. I love you guys. Okay, let's rip another one. We'll do a countdown for this one. Let's go 20-second puppy. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Waiting for 10. Brand new lobby. Here we go. This should be interesting. I'm gonna open it's getting hot in here. I'm gonna open my sliding glass door. Give me a sec. All right, waiting for 3 people still in the 20-second puppy. Come draft with us, por favor. Come draft with us. This is going to be all friends and family, right? It has to be. Literally has to be. All right, what do we got? Draft at 8. Who do we have in here today? Jay Stockton. I don't know if this is a 3. Cool Smurfers back in here. Hartman, Jordan, Underzet, Patrick McCombs. I like that. Luke Combs, Patrick McCombs. There we go. All right. Make sure you, I didn't say your name. Drop where you're drafting at. Don't be a lurker. Let me know if you're in the chat. I always just like to see who's in the chat anyway. So make sure you say where you're drafting at. It's always fun to see. Invite those girls from across you on the live stream. It's that I was gonna say one of them just went out on their balcony. The one that just moved in. I don't know. I will say she is pretty attractive, guys. You know what this feel? What's that really old movie Who's that? Really? It's like a 50s, 60s movie. What is it called? Is it The Window? Who's that actor? You guys know what I'm talking about? I think it's like a Hitchcock film, an Alfred Hitchcock film. That's his name, right? Is it called The Window? Did I get that right? The Window? That's what this feels like. That's what this feels like. This stream, just like me looking at, because it's literally like that. Yeah, Rear Window. I was right. That's pretty good considering I was born in '99. That I actually pulled that out of my ass and I got the director. You guys have to admit that's pretty fucking good. Okay, give me props for that. Who's the actor in that? It's a famous actor too. What's that guy's name? Rear Window. I'm sure the actor will come up. James Stewart. That's who it is. James Stewart. Yeah. That's what it is. Drafting at 8. God, why are we getting all these bad rooms? These bad picks. Let's go Amon-Ra. Amon-Ra. There we go. Shoot your shot. That's the thing. How am I going to shoot my shot? I just scream across the like. So like the way it is like I'm in this building right here, right? Then there's like a road that kind of goes under the other building. It's you come off the main road and then it's like where the parking lot is. So I'm basically screaming across the parking lot to the other building that's right here. So my building, road, parking lot, other building. I'd say it's like 20 yards away, about 20 yards maybe from wall to wall. What am I supposed to do? Hello over there. How are you on this fine Saturday? My name's Tyler. Like what? Sounds great. Not weird at all. Fair enough. Oh my God. This is Rear Window, isn't it? I think I only saw it like once in like a film class, you know? Hello over there. Amon-Ra, AJ. I say yes. I like that start a lot. Bang. NFC. Go to the bottom of the building with a boom box. I could just do it from my balcony. Take your jersey off on the patio. Yeah, it's convenient. This would be funny. This is this is the move. Take my football with like a note on it, and it just has my number. I don't know if I get the football back though. If it doesn't work out, I need to get another football. And my football is no more than 2 feet away from me at all times. I'm not kidding. This is like the best football. If you guys want a really good football to throw around in the backyard, I've bought like 3 of these in my life. This one right here, the Wilson NFL All-Pro football. It's like you buy it brand new. It's not slippery. It's a perfect size. It's a great football to catch, a great football to throw. This is the best football you can get and it's like probably $30. It's like $25, $30 for this football. You get it at Target. It's such a good football. So if you guys are out there and you want a good football to throw around or just throw around with your kids or, with the boys or, with your girlfriend, something like that. To your boyfriend too, honestly, if we got any female viewers in the chat, just it's a great football to own. So I don't know. You don't want the football. You got to go retrieve it. Sorry. Yeah. What? I knock on the door. Sorry. I threw my football on your balcony by accident. God damn it. Oh my God. My bad. It's the Sandlot. Sandlot 2025 colorized. My baseball's in your yard. Can I meet your dog? Like what? All right. This is an ad. This is an ad for football. Max throw distance. We're gonna find out at 1250 sub, Lou Haste. We're gonna find out at 1250 subs. I don't know who to click here. Chase Brown. I don't have a ton of Chase Brown. Let's go Chase Brown. Let's give it a rip. I didn't say that. I said they could be anybody. I literally said it could be anybody. I said kids, boyfriend, girlfriend. That's what I said. I hit all the major food groups. Or buddy. It's so nice. I do want to. I wish I had a friend in this building. Be like, hey, you want to go toss the pigskin around a little bit in the park behind our building. I'd love to do that. Wish I had somebody to call for that. I got to start making friends in the building. I know nobody. 0 people. 0 people in the building. All right. 4 picks away here. We got Chase Brown, Amon-Ra, AJ Brown. Get a poster board and write, any of you chicks like best ball drafting, milk. I don't know if that's gonna exactly make the hinge profile, Jason. I don't know if that's the move. I don't know if that's the move. Who was the click here? Let's go double Detroit. Yeah, let's go double Detroit. Amon-Ra, J-Mo, AJ, Chase Brown. Let's do it. Amon-Ra and J-Mo. That week 17 game, that's correct. That game's going to be insane. That game is going to be insane. So I don't mind. Minnesota pieces you can kind of get in those middle rounds too. So I definitely don't mind it. I'm in. At least one of those 4 will reel them in. One of the 4, but maybe not all 4 together. The Bush Apples is probably the most likely, to be honest. Like I said, Midwestern people, they go crazy for Bush Apples. If you're not from the Midwest, you wouldn't know. You're just clueless to the idea of a Bush Apple is foreign to your West Coast, East Coast mind, your Southern mind. You can't even comprehend what that is. Can't even comprehend what that is, brother. So. Oh, all right. Okay, we're looking good. We have a lot of outs with this next pick here. So I'm going to get off the board so people can't really see who I want. Hey, we got any fun plans for Memorial Day weekend? I do not. Just kind of relaxing. Drafting best ball teams. Going to the gym. Wolves are on the night. Probably going to break my heart. Oh, I got a story for you guys. I got 2 little tidbits from today. I already said the one, the McDonald's All-American at the gym. Some guy came up and dapped me up. But after I was done at the gym today, I went to Target, got some meat, some ground beef, and some steak. Just needed those 2 things. So I went in there, grabbed some. As I'm walking in, though, a guy was walking out. Dude, I was wearing the McDonald's All-American jersey, fresh off a nice arm day at the gym. This guy comes up, he just walks past me, then says to me, he goes, "Are you a wrestler?" When I tell you that I have never received a compliment like that before, my ego went sky high. I said, no. I said, I'm not a wrestler, but you know what? That's the ultimate compliment. I appreciate that. So you know what? That made me really, really just, started the morning off right today after I heard that nice little compliment. And then what I just described to you, I put in my group chat, and then one of my buddies was like, that probably just means that he thought you were a wrestler because you're short. And that really took all the wind out of my sails. So I don't know. Do you guys think it was because I was short or because I'm fucking jacked as shit? It's not a fake. Why would I just make that up? You think I just made that up? I definitely did not make that up. If I see that guy, I'll get a video statement from him saying it was him again. Jesus. Stable base. Did he then ask if you wanted to get out there and wrestle him? This is why I can't tell the chat anything. I try and tell the chat that I had a nice, friendly interaction at Target today. And you guys I got Ben telling me he's a paid actor. You know what, guys? I wish there was a button that I could ban. I could put all of you in timeout for 30 seconds. Is there a button for that? I do think it's a subscriber mode. I should start putting the thing in subscriber mode. Think that'd get me more subs? I think it might be. I might sell out, dude. I might sell out. Olave, Tampa Bay. God, Olave has more upside. Let's go Olave. Oh man. Do we get an official height weight? We can definitely do that. You want height weight? Height weight, we can definitely do something like that for sure. I don't know, like what's the most verifiable source for that? Is there like I do have a tape measure. Should we go tape measure, you know? I can do that by myself. Just prop up the camera, hold it up to my head, you know, even make a mark on the wall or something like that. We could definitely do that. That's attainable by myself without being accused of cheating. Either cauliflower ear or your chat. Oh my god. Doctor's office only has to be someone certified. I'm gonna go to a doctor's office and spend cold hard health insurance on a fucking height weight, dude. Fuck you. Hell no. Definitely not. Way better than saying you look like a best ball drafter. Hey, but there's some fucking jack dudes in the best ball community. You guys familiar with Ryan Hodge? That guy's fucking jacked. You see the pictures he posts on Twitter? Dude, he's rocked up. Like, yeah, I just did a quick, 700 deadlift. Like, okay, dude. I don't even deadlift. I haven't deadlifted since I was a senior in high school. And I was a senior in high school. I was like 170. So my deadlift days are over. What's the point of me deadlifting? So I can throw out my lower back? I'm good. I'll pass on that. It's a hard pass for me. All right. Week 17 with Olave on this one. I'd love to get Pollard here. I shouldn't have said that because Bobby's also in the chat. Thank God. Let's go Pollard. Week 10 bye. Okay. Noted. There's a crazy correlation between best ball and being yoked. What's the correlation? You're more likely to be a best ball drafter if you're being yoked, or are you saying it's the opposite? That's the real question. All right. Tell you what, I'll do a fourth draft if we can get to, how many likes are we at? If we can get to 70. If we can get to 70 likes, I'll do a fourth. Okay. I'm rocked up at the mall right now. Titties popping everywhere. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's no way I was going to get Darnell there. Sad day. Baker, no Tampa Bay. Kyler, no Arizona. Bo Nix, no Denver. But we do have a Cincy. We can still build out Arizona. I think I just like Ibuka, dude. Yeah, it's Ibuka. I don't know why. I just really enjoy clicking Ibuka. I'm still going to bet on the talent at a discounted price. Maybe that's dumb. Probably is, but I like it. Just bought an incline bench for the house. I'm going to have some. No, there you go. Hell yeah, dude. I don't have any weights laying around the house. Nothing. Could use some, maybe I should just get some like 25-pound dumbbells. There's a lot you can do with 25-pound dumbbells, or even I'd say 30s. You could do curls. I like doing these, like a dumbbell. I don't even know what you would call that. Like a overhead. What would you call this? Where you have the dumbbell, you go like that, like a single arm tricep extension behind the head. It's funny because sometimes there's like workouts, but there's really not a name for them, Like that one I would call if I was explaining it to somebody, I would say it's a single arm dumbbell behind the head tricep extension. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know what else you'd call that. Okay, guys, get your mind out of the gutter, chat. Get your mind out of the gutter. Okay? Am I able to like put this in sub only mode? Is that a thing I can do? I'm actually curious. I don't know if I can do that. Let's see. Do I have to do that on the back end or can I do it on the front end? I just want to be able to do it. I'm not saying I'm gonna leave it there, but I do want to know. Moderation activity. I don't know what that means. Community mod. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Moderation activity. If I click that, what happens? Moderation activity will be shown. I don't know what I just did. Sorry. I don't know how to do this. I've never done this before. I don't know. Anthony, you're a customized then chat. Wait, customize. Wait, what? On the back end, Ty, or the from the stream? Let me turn off moderation activity because I don't know what that is. Has to be, yeah, customize then chat only sub. All right, well, we're making a pick here, so let's do that first. I got Kyler 20 after in a draft today. That felt good. Kind of still need some running backs that are not week 10. I'm fine with either of these guys. Probably Mason. I like to get some Mason here. Jordan might draft Jordan, just name value alone. Yep, knew it. Let's go Tracy. It's fine. Kind of like Tracy. Minnesota, yeah, that's fine. We got some of that. All right. You got to go in the back. That's kind of stupid. I got to go in the back of the studio to do it. Let me see if I can figure this out. I just want to see if it works, All right. Details, okay, details, customization. There we go. Who can send messages? Subscribers. Yeah, let's go subscriber for 1 minute. I can put it in member only mode too. Oh, that I might just do that if the chats ever gets out of control. All right, I'm gonna put it in sub only mode just for the rest of the stream, just to test it out. So if you want to chat, god damn it, you got to sub. I feel like that's kind of the move, dude. You want to chat, you got to sub. God damn it. No, I could do members only mode too, but that would be kind of mean. I feel like that'd be kind of mean, That would be me. I feel like that would be me selling out. If you want to chat, you got to pay. If you want to chat, you got to pay for it. The right to chat. Goff, Dak. It's Goff. We got to go Goff here. Double Lions. Definitely Goff. Harvin on sub. See if it works. Put chat in emote only when BBG gets all anti. That's a good bit. That's actually a hilarious bit. That would be funny. We might have to use these this newfound customization tool. This newfound chat restriction tool to our comedic advantage sometime. Probably Typhel Tower. That'd be hilarious. I think we're onto something here. Into uncharted waters. Because people will do it, but do they do it for comedic purposes? Probably not. I have emojis. What are you talking about? I have those graphics. What are those emojis? I don't know. I got that fan one in the barbecue wings or something. Or I got the hot ones one. I'm still laughing at last night removing you on mid-sentence was my fave. Dude, yeah, fuck you for that. My favorite part was when you told me to be quiet when I wasn't talking. That was my favorite part. Dude, shut up. Don't interrupt me. I didn't say a fucking word. That was my favorite part from last night. Again, go watch Typhel Tower, Fantasy Sanctuary. Absolutely awesome. Make sure you go give that a watch. Go give it a watch. Absolutely awesome. Awesome content. Oh, there we go. Hartman's over here. I had to switch to the burner. There we go. Hey, we'll give a sub to Hartman as well. I have to sub to Hartman too. I was trying to find our channel last night. And I just typed in Hartman and I didn't see anything. I just got everything else. So I got a sub to Hartman. Let me do it. Hartman Fantasy Football. Will it come up? Yeah, I got you. All right. Yeah, go sub to Hartman. Let me link him in the chat. Hartman FF. Go give him a sub. Go toss Hartman a sub. If you've been around the community for a while, you know Hartman deserves it. So go toss him a sub. Drop it in the live chat. Let's see here. I just kind of got off that ETN take, but he's gone. Herbert, no Chargers. Kind of want to go tight end here. I don't know if it's Warren. I think Love opens this up to a later QB. I know Love's gone. Let's go Warren. Because fuck BBG. So back, the longest minute of my life. There we go. I just subbed to say you can't pull the neighbors or toss a ball 40 yards. If you don't think I can toss a ball 40 yards, I'm not gonna lie. That if I trust me, if I can't toss a ball 40 yards for this longest toss thing, I might delete the channel. I can toss a ball 40 yards, dude. You can. I think I can actually. You can toss it 40. You can definitely toss it 40 for sure. 100%. I think. I guess I've never really tried it. I know I can toss a football pretty far though. So, and I'm not doing I'm doing a flat-footed throw. Whatever ball this is, this has NFL on it. I don't know if this is NFL regulation. It feels like it. It's not. This isn't like a tiny ball. I mean, you can't really tell, but I don't know. This is the football I'm tossing because it's the football. I'm not gonna go buy an NFL football. I think, but it has the NFL logo on it, so I assume that it's. I don't know. All right, I really don't like Javonte. I actually really do not like Javonte, but 15 picks after. 16, yeah, 15 picks after. Let's give it a rip. We need official over-under lines when the combine gets close. 40, I would put at a 5. That's one category I'm not great in. I would put that at a 5.3 or a 5.25. I think probably 5.3 is the prop for that. Bench press reps. Hopefully, I'm stronger in like a month. I would put that at like if I had a spotter, I ate a ton of carbs. I have the best pre-workout routine. I go at the perfect time when my body's at its athletic strength peak. Bench press, I think 8.5, 7.5, probably 8.5. I think for 225, and then longest toss we can do 39.5. So those would be the early lines right now. I love that you immediately passed over the can't pull the neighbors. I definitely can't, dude. It's like, yeah, no, definitely can't. I don't know. Why would I? Dude? Okay. Yeah, I can hit 10. It is funny. When I have a spotter, I do more reps. Obviously, because like you're gonna go for that extra one because you have help and you're not gonna rack it prematurely. But also too, like when someone's watching, the adrenaline gets going a little bit more, so I can do a little bit more reps. Like I ask for spots at the gym all the time. Not all that, like probably like once every third, fourth, chest day. I probably ask for a spot. Like if I'm doing like I like to rep 185, and I usually like to go for like 12. So like that fourth set, I almost dropped it on 12 on my third. I'll be like, hey, can you give me a spot? I'm going for 12. Don't need any help. Just need you to make sure I don't die. And then I'll like that 12th will be really easy because like that adrenaline's going. I got a little bit more, blood flow going into the chest. So yeah. All right, we need a QB here. The only problem is we have no Atlanta, but I just love Michael Penix. So we have a huge dilemma here. I think we go. Can we get Pitts Penix? No Atlanta for. Okay, well, we're not gonna get. Well, I'm not Billy. I'm sorry, but I might go Penix here, even though maybe I shouldn't. Let's go Thielen. No, let's go Leggett. Trust. Don't spot me. Watch me. God damn. All right. Again, if you're watching, drop a like on the live stream. Drop a sub. How many subs are we at? We were at like 190,1099, I think, before the stream started. How many are we at? We're at 1107. Oh, hell, we got 8. We've gained 8 subs this stream. Thanks, guys. You subbed today. I appreciate you. We gained 8 subs this stream because I know we were not at 1100 before. I think I did check and we're at 1099. So if you subbed today, I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Maybe we keep this. I don't know how many subs I got in the last 10 minutes. I should have looked, see if that sub only mode actually did something. Okay. Yeah, Penix still falling. Who are like our big stacks? We didn't end up getting that Minnesota that we really wanted. We got Addison, but we didn't get really much else of it. I guess that's not the worst pieces to have there. Bryce Young. That's kind of why I did this. So I could go Carolina. Is the bye week fine? Bye week 14-8. Let's just go Bryce Young. Got some Tampa Bay with it too. So week 16. No Seattle, but that's not the end of the world. We can even get Seattle at the very end. Jordan does get the Pitts, Penix. Congrats. Also, I don't know who retweeted this thing on Twitter, but this thing has 255 views, which I usually never get. So again, I don't know who retweeted this thing on Twitter, but thank you. I guess I can find out here real quick. Who retweeted this thing? Emo did. Maybe this just really hit the algorithm then, because it usually when I get this many views on Twitter, it's because like a big account retweeted it. But I think the Gilbert stuff just might be hitting the might just be hitting the algo. So I don't know. maybe this one. I mean, this definitely was the move. This 100% was the move. All right. Bones, you can't say stuff like that in this chat, bro. You can't say stuff like that. Okay. Yeah, I gotta put you in timeout for that one. You can't say stuff like that in the chat. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. 2 picks away. I like Gesicki. I know Emo that Gesicki thing from Typhal Tower yesterday was so funny. That was so funny. Does this team need 3 QBs? I kind of feel like it does. Richardson, I don't love, but he does correlate with and we have 6%. We don't have any jack. Let's go A-Rich and get the Warren stuff with it too. I think it's fine. That's fine. Some people are going to learn about best ball today because they definitely will. I'm telling you, dude. That if my conspiracy hat is on, I'm telling you. I think some people are doing some work behind the scenes. Again, allegedly. Don't want to get sued. I don't know. I have zero inside information. But if we want to put our conspiracy hats on, Underdog sent the text. They said, "Hey, Gilbert, what's up, buddy? We know that you say crazy shit on your podcast. It gets a lot of clicks. What if you brought some of that NBA audience over to Underdog? And the way by doing it is you trending on Twitter because you decided to do the biggest cardinal sin in all of fantasy football, which is draft 4 quarterbacks in a row to start a draft. How about that?" Somebody find the text. Leak the text. We need it. We need those out. Those need to be dropped. We need to see those. Let's go get sick. All right. Let's see here. Kind of just looking. I feel like we need another mod on the channel. You know, we got Anthony and we got Coolers. I forget why I made Coolers a mod. I think it's because he said it's okay that I don't know how to make steak. And that definitely, that's great. Hartman, As much as you talk shit about me, dude, I feel like you're in here every fucking day. Congratulations. You are now a moderator. Congratulations. Congrats. Congrats. Okay. Okay. We're 8 picks away here. What's this team? Is this 7? 6, 7. If Coker's there, I'm going Coker. But other than that, I think this is fine with a 3, 5, 7. I think we can go 2. Let's go 3, 5, 8, 2. If we don't get if we get Coker. I want just please nobody draft. Hartman's gonna fuck my life over, isn't he? Hartman, don't do it. Not today, dude. Billy too. You too. Stay away. 17th round Coker feels really good. Thank you. Great click. Billy, I swear to Christ. I know you got some week 16 and some week 17 in there. I know it's probably actually a perfect click for your build. But god damn it, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. You're a what? You slow rolled me, you son of a bitch. Slow rolled me. All right. JT Sanders, come on down. Next best thing. Next best thing. God damn it. God damn it. You hate to see it, dude. All right. All right. I didn't even see what happened. I didn't even see what happened. Whatever coolers, whatever you did there, I'm sure it was warranted. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I actually didn't see it. Hey, okay. If you're a mod, which I think it's 3 of you, Hartman, Anthony, and Coolers. You guys have the green. You guys know what the line is, okay? You guys know what the line is. You have the green light. You have the green light to. I'd say we start off with a what? Probably a I don't know, 5 minute. I think it's a 5 minute we start off with. 5 minute we start off with it. You guys know the line, okay? So we're just gonna establish that right now. Okay, running back here. Let's have some fun. Let's go Carolina. Let's go. Again, when I get a chance to, and it kind of works out, let's go Trevor Etienne. I gotta cut him out of this guy. I got $30 worth of this guy. Love it. All right, let's go Etienne. Cool. Shout out Gilbert Arenas, bro. All right, that's gonna do it for us today. Thank you so much for everyone hanging out with us, drafting with us. I had a blast. This was a really fun stream. Hopefully we get a Gilbert signing again. And, maybe we get him on stream. I kind of did talk shit about him all stream. But you know what? Not for his best ball takes, though. More of his NBA takes. Which is, definitely something like me to do. Go Wolves, guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll be back. What's day tomorrow? 121. I think it's 121 tomorrow. So make sure you guys are subbed. Make sure you drop a like. No, you're good. It's just, yeah. You again, use your brain. All right. We're out of here, guys. We'll see you guys later. Go Wolves. Wolves in 6. We're not dead yet. Target Center's going to be loud tonight. I won't be there. Might sneak in. Might break the law. We're out of here.